Welcome to Hope for Flint. I'm your host, Kristen Wolosinovich, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Lisa Metropolis.
Thank you, Kristen. I'm so excited today.
We are amped.
What an artisan. I'm excited.
Wow, you were, off air getting ready for the podcast. You were really fired up about our guest.
I am.
Rick Kager with Art Beecham. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to Hope for Flint.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thanks. Well,
okay, we'll get you going. We'll lead you down the path, but let's talk a little bit. You are from Flint, right? The business is on Pearson Road. Tell us a little bit about the history of Art Beecham.
well, Art was my father-in-law, and he came to Flint, back before 1948, because that's when he opened his first sporting goods downtown Flint.
Okay, so it's been some time.
Yeah.
Some rich history.
Right, and he came from Arkansas, and he used duck calls and growing up, and he was always a competitive person. He came here originally to fight in the Golden Gloves as a heavyweight boxer, and they found that he had a heart murmur, so that ended that, and he did various things before he got in with some of the businessmen around Flint and was quite the salesman, and he was into the sporting goods, so he opened up a downtown location.
So it's safe to say Art was a visionary and sort of the Duck Dynasty, if you will, before it went mainstream.
Right.
He was the first champion of all world champions. He was a world champion duck caller.
Oh, wow.
I'm just staring.
I love this.
I'm just staring at it because what a gift for you, because that legacy, it seems that you've taken it and maybe pass it on.
Right. I just kind of lucked into it, I think. I came from a family that was, talented in various things, music, art, blah, blah, blah. And my father-in-law just made a standard duck call that was shaped like that. I've never varied the shape of his original collar.
Kind of patent,
The collar on it, I would say, up at the top of the barrel, this part here.
Right.
But it's safe to say you stuck with the original design, but you've definitely evolved it. Look at the beauty in front of us. It's pretty incredible.
Works of art.
Yeah, back in about 1986, I was at a duck show down in, he wanted me to be a champion duck caller, but he passed in 81, and I took over, and we were down we used to go to Point Mouillet and set up booths and that, where a lot of different sportsmen would come, duck caller guys and goose call guys, and we formed the Call Makers and Collectors Association of America, and that I was one of the founding members in 1987.
Wow.
It's
How unique.
Exactly.
And right here, you just never know what is right here in your community.
In the city of Flint. Right?
I want to ask, this is so, because these are just absolute works of art. I'm so excited and intrigued. I asked you before the show because I can't get enough of the craftsmanship of this. You use a lathe, correct?
Yeah.
And wax.
I use a lathe, basically, to turn the outside shape. And then I do lost wax casting, gold plating,
sterling
all the
silver
works.
Yeah,
that's all sterling silver.
And it's all done by you. You do every whittle,
I do
every design, every inlay is all done by you. You are the goodwill of these.
Right.
Wow.
Incredible.
I'm looking at it, right? I'm studying each one, and the patterns are amazing. Would you say, granted, you kind of said, hey, I come from a family that's gifted. This is pretty gifted. Is this just kind of something you're born with, would you say? Do you just kind of see it and have a vision and do it?
It's just like everybody in my family, the kids, my dad was the senior landscape architect for the city of Flint when he was in
There it is. Right. We're pulling it out of you, Rick.
He liked playing with
there it is.
Watches, clocks. He had a lathe. He had a workshop in the basement.
So neat. And that, you just don't see that anymore, especially with grandfathers or fathers and sons and uncles. You really don't see this rich history anymore. So it's really, I really feel like I'm I'm staring. I just can't
I
stop.
feel like I'm back in time right now.
staring
Yeah,
at
this is just really incredible.
Okay. And then my question too is the duck calling itself. So do you travel? Are you still very active in the industry?
Yeah, I travel and I do the shows and the competitions in what's known as the fancy call, but we do have a retail business of regular, everyday wooden. They look like this, but they're just made out of walnut, maybe.
Okay.
So where do hunters or anyone who is looking for these duck, what's a formal title of them? What are they called? They're duck callers? What are they?
Yeah, duck call.
Fancy.
Or if it's, some of these are goose calls.
A goose or a duck call, do they go to the store? Do they go to the retail store? Or
no.
can they go online?
You're gonna have to find that basically on Facebook.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Very good.
We have over the one club I'm in on Facebook is called Call Nuts with a Z on the end.
Okay,
and,
Call Nuts,
Hi,
N-U-T-Z.
Call Nuts.
Yep.
Anyways, there's like 24,000 guys.
Wow.
That they're
Okay.
either making them or buying them. They're collectors. And, you show your stuff on there, and that's where everybody comes from.
Okay.
And they range in price. Like the one in the center can range up to $1,000,
Yeah,
correct?
that
What if you're on a budget,
that all
Rick?
carved one here,
Right
the
there.
one laying down, that's going to be in the competition. That was $1,500.
Wow. Okay. But they're not all $1,500, right? They can
No.
start anywhere from
$180.
all affordable.
And that's your elite line. That's
Yeah,
your premium
yeah.
line, because you do have
You can
duck collars that
buy
are
a
$25.
walnut duck call for
collar.
$25.
Right.
I'm learning walnut
For
duck.
for people around here. So
Yeah.
Now, do you sell these just basically through social media, or do big box retailers carry
No,
this?
I used to sell through a big box store 30 years ago.
Okay.
But
Not so much.
no, I don't do that.
It's okay. What a beautiful! I get really
I
excited
do
like
too.
you.
When artisans come on, like I said, it's like bringing back, like the blacksmith, just that hand grinding, that very old school profession, really.
And
It's like a jeweler. It would
Yeah.
be made like what a jeweler would do for castings.
So in addition to your talent and your skill set, it's also some old school Flint that I
That's-
think has lost some
yeah.
Yes.
awareness
Well,
and its rich history right here in front of
I
us.
learned my casting at metalsmithing over to the Flint Institute of Arts when they had the classes
awesome.
back in the early 70s is
That's
when I
incredible.
started doing the
I-
that metalsmithing.
I just had a thought came in. I'm seeing possibly some Flint Institute of Art in
Some classes,
Rick's
some education.
future.
Yes.
That's a great place. I live across the street from it now.
Oh, you still live there. Very good.
Oh yeah.
And so Art Beecham, located on Pearson Road, and then also Rick Kager. We look at what you do. Again, Call Nuts, N-U-T-Z. Check it out, and really to be able to talk about it, some rich history, some rich Flint history. This man's, to me, pretty legendary. It's pretty cool to see in front of us. Now, if you could pull back a little bit and do a duck call for us, we'd
yeah.
love for
that.
Well,
our
this might-
audience and
loud.
listeners to hear it. It's okay.
loud there.
If
It's
you'll
okay.
go, if you can go up a little bit and back away from the and what are we gonna hear? If you want to stand up.
I'm going to do just 3 calls.
Okay.
And the first one would be what they call a hail call. And
Hail
I'll just
call.
keep it low. This is when
Perfect.
a hen duck would make this sound
Okay.
to attract.
Because I'm new to the hunting.
Yeah.
I'm a new hunter, you guys.
That-
So
the first one's a hail call. The second one's just like a quacking.
okay.
How they quack.
Okay.
And the third one's what they call a feed call or a contentment
Hey,
call.
you heard it here first.
That's right.
Hope for Flint.
Hope for Flint.
So that's the 3 basic calls, and that's
So
what
cool.
I teach.
That's incredible.
I do teach
Yeah.
classes in those.
Excellent. Lisa, you were nodding yeah.
I get it. Yeah,
I hear
do
it. I
love
see it. And you teach classes. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on the show. Rick Kager, I'm telling you, check him out. Go online, social media, all over social, and reach out to him if you're interested in any, of these duck calls or
just
going to
talking
the
about
class. Or,
Yeah.
that's right. I mean,
Or
even
learning something.
even the engagement and the dialogue.
The history,
and
like you said, Kristen.
hearing today, it was pretty cool for me to just sit and learn.
That's right.
Will you come back?
Sure.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa Metropolis.
So fun.
I see duck hunting in
I
our
do
future. I am Kristen Willis-Sinovich, and this has been Hope for Flint.